Hello guys, today I'll be showing you how to build a banking website with e-banking features without writing any single line of code. In this tutorial, I will teach you how to build a no-code website that will be used to develop a banking platform, and it has all the features with a very nice front end and very functional and responsive front end with a very beautiful design. As you can see, designs are nice, they are very pleasing and well detailed. So coming here, so with a lot of animation and all that. So in this video, I will teach you how to do this. So it has personal banking, corporate banking, deposit, credit card, investment loan, insurance, and account signing and sign up. So in this video, I'll show you how all these can be built without writing any single line of code. So it has a loan features which you are going to go through in all the tutorial or in showing you how to build it and how it works. So please stay tuned while we do that. So one of the features is the user dashboard, which is right here. So the user dashboard has multi-currency features that you can do. It has exchange rate, it has a current trading indices that you can do, and it has a well-detailed transaction features. So it shows your recent transaction both in credit and debit. It has a current currency pair both for crypto and actual currency pair. So the system website has the ability for loan application, card application. So if you want to get a card, so you can do that. If you want to make a digital deposit by making use of Bitcoin and features, it is there. So it has a mobile deposit whereby you can deposit a check and it's going to reflect instantly once the check is approved in your account. So it has international transfer and local transfer. So it has a profile whereby all the details about your profile will be shown. So you can update your list of kin and system and what to use. Then you can get your bank statements right here. So this is the total credit. So we can view the statement. So this is the statement so far. So and it has the KYC. Then this is the dashboard. It has a very beautiful dashboard with different currency that is available, and it has a good exchange. So let me take you to the admin side of things. Here is the admin, the backend, the admin overview, whereby you can see the total number of users, total debits, the total credits, and the total transactions that have been conducted on the platform. So the deposit, depending on decline. So you have a very nice notification here whereby you can follow. Whereas the same thing happened, the same thing is here in the user account also. It has a very beautiful notification and it show you exactly what is going on in your account. So you can check out all the transactions that you make in the notification bar here. So same thing. So the admin has a lot of features that we are going to go through, but let's don't waste any time and just get into it. So right now, just follow me while we get into it. So okay guys, let's get started. Yes, I'm on my Namecheap dashboard. So the next thing we are going to go is to access our cPanel, and we can easily go there on your primary domain or the domain you registered. So then you go to your cPanel. So once we are on our cPanel, so for it to load. So once with our cPanel, we are going to navigate down and look for File Manager. So once we are here, this is load. We are going to locate the file folder that we want to actually install our website on. So I'll be using bank.nimbusc.com, so which is a subdomain that I created for the purpose of this tutorial. So just for the sake of it, let's delete this. Select all and delete, confirm. So now we are going to bring in our PHP scripts that we are going to be using to build this no code banking website. So we are going to be uploading it. Once we upload, so once we are here, so we just try to look for the file, but since I know where the file is, I'll just come here and I'll just drag the file. So once I drag it here to upload, so let's wait for it to finish. Okay guys, so the upload is complete. So right now that said 100%, so it's all completed. So obviously it's supposed to be indicate green, but I don't know why it's not showing. So we are going to close this, then we come back here and reload. So right here, so once we reload, we have our zip file here. So mind you, if you want to upload anything on your cPanel file manager, it has to be in zip. You can't upload open file or open folder on the cPanel. It has to be zip. So all we just need to do now is click on it, right click, then we extract. So once we extract, we click on extract file. So close. So it's extracted here. So this is the folder that we extract. So we click on it. So all this one that we need to move it on our actual folder this place so that it can be able to access it. So we select all, then we click on move. So once you click on move, we delete this alpha bank, then we so that it will be in our actual folder. So once we move, so this place is empty now. So let me show you. So this is the alpha bank is empty now. So if you move back here, all the files we move is here, so we can easily delete this. Okay, so now let's check this to see whether that the upload is working. At least let's see whether we did it right. So okay, yeah. With this now, it shows us that it can read all those files we uploaded into this hosting part. So now we need to be able to like create the database. That is the only way this is going to work. So the next thing we are going to do now is to go back to our cPanel and try to create a database. So you can do it in two ways. You can come back here and locate phpMyAdmin and you create this MySQL database, or you can just come here and just click on database. Then it will bring you MySQL database wizard, which I just like to do. Then you click on it. So once we're here, so we are going to create name for our database. So we can do let's just do UT Bank DB. Alright, so create this, then we go, and once we do that, so we use the same thing, YT bank DB. So I often copy it down. So copy it here. So you can try to use this database. Let me just use this. So once you do that, so we can paste the same thing right here as our password and here as our password. So once we do that, then we just create user. So once you do that, we grant all privilege. So this is our username and this is our dashboard as our database name. So we come to next step. So once we do that, so we have our database. So we come back to our file manager, then we come to USS core, this particular file here, then we click on it. So once we click on it, we come for con.php. This is the programming it was supposed to be connect.php. So we are going to right click on it and we are going to edit it. Don't worry, you don't have to worry about the coding. Everything is already properly structured. So this is where we are interested in. So this particular place, we are going to leave it as localhost. The DB host, we leave it as local. Then the user, we provide the database we create. Then the password too. Password. Put it. And database name too. Sorry. Yeah. So then this right here, we put it here too. So you can do this for the server too. We do this. So I think that's good. So we've pasted everything. We pasted our database information here. So we save change. So now that we save change, we close this and then we come back here and reload. And voila, our banking system is installed. See, the script that we're using comes with its own front end and it's a very beautiful front end, as you can see. It's a very beautiful front end that has everything, but right now we just need to go straight to where we need. Yeah, I need to let you know that the database we create is fresh. So the first account we are going to create on this platform will also act as the admin login. So please know that. So now let's create the first account. We can come here, then we come to sign up. So now let's start. So I can start with so now we are going to be making use of our agency email, which is going to be just for the test purpose. So which is this. So let's copy. Then we'll come here, paste it. Then we input our password. We confirm it. So we use our pin. So let's just use normal pin 1234. So we can use is digital. Then use phone number. Let's just use 90 It doesn't have to go. Okay, so date of birth. We choose so let's just use any date of birth. I think 3000 is okay. Yeah, I think that's good. So male, religion, Christianity. So this address, let's just use this. So um all right. So fill in. So the next of kin, let's leave that for now. Then dollar. So I agree. So we fill in the US. So create account. Okay, location is not valid. What happened? Okay, it is now. $10 experiment. It's not. Alright, so okay. Make it done. Alright, so I think that's that. So let's check again. Alright, it works now. So registration successful. So it will log us in. So for us to confirm, let's try and log in to the admin dashboard. Okay, so let's use. Okay, so let's log in into the admin dashboard. So that will be this. So this is the what's it called? The email we used to register as the first, the first account. Like I said earlier, the first account you use, the first account you register on the platform is going to be the one you use to log in as the admin. So let's log into the admin dashboard. So all right, so here is the admin dashboard. So let's just look at the overview. So this is where you can see the total number of users, but since it's the only first user we register, so that's why we have one. So we haven't make any transaction on the system yet, so there's no total debit, there's no total credit, so everything is still pretty clean. So let me just take you through all the dashboard overview so that you can see. So yeah, this is the current overview. So once you log in, this is what you see. So you can easily know exactly what is going on your platform, how the user are behaving and all that. So you can easily see that right here. So now if you want to manage number of users, we can come to this user. There's this drop down. So you can see all user, or you can even create a new user from the admin dashboard. So now let's check all the user. This is once you want to check all the user. So we only have one user that we created earlier. This is it, and you can see the role super admin. So it's also a super admin. So if you start creating, you are going to create a new user, don't worry. But for now, let me just take you through the dashboard. So if you want to add new user, like I said, you can create a user from the admin panel. So you create an email, username, then email and password, and you can just add an avatar, then you add the user. So on the user login page, then you can add the more details information, and you can the first row is member. So now if you want to manage the user, so right now let's try to log in into the user dashboard with this email we create. So if you come here to the user, so let's go to sign in. Okay, so it's because we log in on the admin, so it's also noticing here that we have logged in as the user. So let me just for a benefit, just for it, let me show you the incognito window. So right here, sorry, this is just a subdomain, so the SSL is not yet set up. So it's just for the sake of this tutorial, so that's why I got that error. So if I set up the SSL, I won't have that issue. So let's go. So we sign in as a user. So this is the user, so it's going to require, so this is the details. So sign in. So log in. So you can see it's telling us that we need to verify. It shows that every users that you have on your website, once they register, you have to approve them before they can access their account. So that is why it shows that they should contact the admin at so for them to be able to have access to their dashboard. So let's close this one. Alright, so same thing we have here. So I just showed you that we can log in still the same thing. So now let's come back to the admin. So this is where you will come. So you can come to the manage. So okay, yeah, we are right here. So you click on edit. So now you can see you can have access to all the user content and all that. So one of the benefits is that you have total control, and once the user have done their KYC, you can easily see their documents right here. So their picture, their name, their account number. So right now you want to verify the account. So let's click on verify here. So in admin session, you can activate the user to be able to make transfer. Then you can activate code OTP. So this code OTP and this activate email OTP, I will explain what they means later. Okay, but right now let's just focus on verifying so that you can see. So once you click on verification, verify the account, modify. So the user info has been modified. So once you come back, so now if you come back here and reload, so you ask us to proceed to put our pin that we set up earlier, so which is 1 2 3 4. There we go. So now voila, we are in our dashboard. So now our dashboard is pretty mundane. There's nothing there. We don't have money. We don't have anything, and nothing much has been set up on the admin panel. So let's leave this for now and get back to this. So now let's go back to the admin dashboard. So let's close this. Okay, and let's close this as well. So, oh, sorry, my bad. All right, sorry. So now I've shown you the user. So in the manage user, that is when you can do all those activating. That same manage user, let's go back. That same manage user, yeah, you can update their balance. So right now we only have one currency, so we only have dollar. So you can debit and credit the user. So right now, so it shows that the account type, then the code inactive and all that because we haven't set it so the user can make use of it. So if you want to debit, let's say the debit means you are subtracting, so the credit means that we are giving them money. So let's credit the account with 10,000. Let me use testing. Let's just use testing. It's not necessary, but let's just update balance. So right now it's telling us that the user has been successfully credited an amount of 10,000 USD. So if you come down here to this is the dashboard. So this is the user that you can see. This is 00. So if you reload this now, see we have $10,000 right now because the admin has credited us that amount of money, and you can see in our transaction account, then amount credit, then you can see the date, and this has a very beautiful interface that you can even get a notification of all your transaction right here. So you click on it, you can get the transaction receipts, and you can even print it out if you choose to be. So it's basically like that. So let's go back. So now, so we have that. So let's go back to the admin dashboard. So those are the things you can do. Then we can debit also. You can debit the customer, which is the user, and debit means subtract. So let's debit the user 2,000. Testing remover. So let's go. You see the user has been successfully debited the amount of 2,000 US dollars. So if you come back here, there's still 10,000 here. So if you reload, is going to be 8,000, because with ABC you can see the transaction has been updated to 2,000. Then it has been debited, and you can see the time, and here we get the notification here also. You can see the notification is here. This is to notify you. Then you can still also check the receipts. So that is it. Those are the features that this banking system has. So now, so those are the things you can do from the admin, and you can do a lot, and that's only the user. So let's now talk about more of the tools that the admin can utilize at their disposal. So right now, so the info, I think, yeah, this is just about the web design, the development and all that. So you don't have to worry about this. So the settings, yeah. So now the settings, now you need to set up the settings like the email configuration. So it has already put it that the email will be sent from this. So in your cPanel, you can easily create an email that is going to be using this. Then no reply. So use the first settings. I think this is in order. Except you want to change this to something else like debit or info or something. Other than that, I think you're good to go. So you can save change, come back here. So the general settings, yeah, we need to change the logo to our own preferred logo. All right. Okay, so let's change the logo right here. So click on the logo. We come here and look for the. Alright, so I think. Hold on. This is not cool. Hold on. Alright, so we come here and click on this. So it's uploaded. So name boss. So let's leave this. Yes. Okay. Alright. Something. So let's leave all this alone and just, all right, the transfer fee should be 10%. No, the transfer fee should be 2%. Exchange fee, let's don't use any exchange fee. So let's just do changes, because this transfer fee and exchange fee matters. I will show you where it matters. So now that show here is a little bit small, but we can easily try to adjust it, but then we don't really have the time. Hold on. Let's change the logo to this. Hold on. Alright. So we go on here. So this will work. So I think this was one we adjust. Okay. Not change. Cancel. So let's see. So now it's okay now. It's good enough. It's big enough. So yeah. So Nimbus credit here. So it's good. Alright. So that's the settings we need to do here. So let's come back. So now the last settings, the user and the permission. So if you want to call your username as sign up, send it, else there's no need. If you want to be sending confirmation email to users, you can easily check that. So email will be sent to them. If you want to enable affiliate program, it has the potential. So you can resend confirmation email, but then the first section, which is member, so automatically they call delete unconfirmed. Yeah, let's put it like that. So temporary. So in case you don't want to register on the site, you can easily check this. But I think all this is okay. So let's move on. So in this management, so yeah, this one of the best feature of this website or platform is that if you will create a card, you are going to see it here on their dashboard. But we are going to get to that. If they make any loan request, you are going to be getting it here. And then if there's not okay now, right here now, Like I said earlier, we only have one currency, which is dollar. So if you want to add more currency, like let's say so pounds, so it will be GBP, then currency name, pound sterling, then so hold on, let's quickly use Google for this. GB, so oh sorry, that would be pounds to GBP, right? So but first of all, let's get the sign. Let's get the sign. Sign. So it's right here. So let's copy. Then you come here and you paste it here. No, sorry. So you come here, paste it here. Then per dollar, the rate will be so dollar to GBP. So that will be 0 points. Is it going to be or GBP to dollar? I think it should be GBP to dollar. So this will be $1.24. So that's the rate. So that's the rate right here. So right now, so we save. So now this is here. So if you come here and reload, you see that the user will have two currency now. You see, they have two currency now. So they have to. So as much currency you have at the admin backend, so we can create another one. So if you create this one now, so we can create another one. We have two now. So you can create another one, which will be euro. EUR. Right? Sign. So this is where I am. Then put the euro. Euro, then the euro to dollar. Euro to dollar. So as of today is 1.3. So that's euro to dollar conversion. So then yeah, I think we save that. So now we have three currency now. So you can add as much as you want your bank to operate on. So each of this currency you create here is going to be showing at the user dashboard so that they can have. So if they want to make exchange, they can make exchange in their own dashboard. They're changing their dollar to euro and changing their dollar to pound. So they can make exchange here. So you can see. So and this one has been updated here. So that's that. So any changes you made here, it should be shown across all boards to all your user. So now the exchange. So this is the exchange. Anybody that make exchange, you are going to see the details here or the transaction here. So same thing like card and loan, but since you haven't make any of that, it won't show. So let's leave that. So gateway. So let's say you want to get paid in crypto or any other form of payment directly from the user. So you can set it up here. So like crypto now, you can add it. Then BTC. So Bitcoin. So just call it Bitcoin. Then you can choose for the icon that you want it to have. Let's check. So right here, I think this is good. So I think this is good. So let's save it. We come here and we choose start save. So we choose from download. Right, I'll say we upload. So sorry, so status active. So the details, wallet address, pay to this address, pay to this wallet. So then you put that's it. Then you hatch. So if they want to add more details, you can add it, but then so you need that, so you just submit. So all these, I will show you where the user will locate it. So if you come to the user part and we reload. So if you come to monetary, so digital deposits, they will see Bitcoin that they can choose from. So if you have multiple digital payments, they can choose. So if you want to make digital deposits directly to you, so you just click on select. So right now, so you can see make payment to this Bitcoin wallet below. This is the pay to this wallet address. You can see then the amount that they want to make, then the transaction ID, then the deposits. So once they made the deposit, so you can copy, then you make your deposits. So when you make your deposit of $100 has been sent reference ID. So you can see you will credited once the deposit. So we can come back here to the admin side. Then come to finance. Let's reload this place. See, when we come to the deposit transaction shows here of the Bitcoin. It shows us the amount, then it shows us the network that was used. So if you have multiple network, it's going to indicate it for you. So then if you check your wallet and you confirm that the money is in your wallet, you can easily come here because the status is on pending. On the user side, it's still going to show pending. Let's go to dashboard. So if the user come to transaction, so it's not here in the transaction. Let's come to okay, hold on. Let's come to history and let's see. This is the military deposit. Let's come to this place. Hold on. Let's say it's probably they made the transaction and we haven't confirmed from the admin. So if you want to confirm, you can click on this pen button. Then you see all the transaction details, and if the wallet is truly, if the money is truly in your wallet, then you can click here and set approve. So once you approve, so the deposit has been updated, user has been credited 100. So as they made the deposit, you come here. If you reload, the money has been credited in their account. You can see. So the transaction is shown here as credited. So once you approve, that is when the transaction is going to be visible to the user. So all right, let's go back to checking the features. So there are a lot of features that you can set up. So the gateway, so you can manage the gateway. Let's say you have multiple gateways now. You can see, you can manage, you can edit the ones we've done before, then you can fix it, you can delete it. So I don't want to take longer than you should. So I just want to show you all the features, and you can contact me to get the script and you can test it out at your leisure time, and there will be support for whatever you need. So if you want to confirm all the deposit has been made, you see the transaction. Okay, so the Bitcoin deposit you can see is visible now. So if this check deposit, You will see it here also. I'll show you that on the so these are the transactions that have been made on the platform so far. This institution here means that we are the one that credited the user here. So that is why, but you can actually edit the transaction how you want it to be. So if you click on here, so you can edit, you can indicate whatever you need to indicate. All the information can be adjusted. The date, the sender, verified, the dates, everything can be adjusted. Even the amount can be adjusted from the admin dashboard. So that's that. So then for configure, then account type, yeah, this is where we are. So if you want to have multiple accounts, so right now the default settings is savings, current, and fixed. So if you want to add different accounts, you can easily do that here. So in the sign up button, the user are going to see which of the account they can choose from. So yeah, I've been talking about the codes. There's this particular code here. There's this particular code here that's in this, what's it called? This user part, manage user, that I was referring to. Alright, so if you click on here, so it was saying transfer code OTP inactive and email code OTP inactive. So you can see, so this is where you are going to make the setup. This is where you are going to make the setup. So there is different code you can create. There is IMF code, there is court code, and there is tax code. So if you want to activate any of these, you can just come to the user and you said you activate each of it. So if you want the user to not be able to make transaction without actually requesting for that code or getting that code, you have to activate it here. So but right now you can make the setting up here. The IMS code is automatic. The reason why it's automatic is because it's computer generated. Is the code will be automatically sent to your email. So you can easily change it if you want to. So this is the editing. If you want to edit it, but we don't need to edit it. So if you want it to be auto, you will leave this code value less. So let's cancel it. So then the COT is manual. You can see here. So that means that this particular code has to be given to the user before they can proceed with their transaction. So the admin will be the one to provide this code. And then there's tax code. And if you want to create as many code as you want, you can create MTN. Let's just use that code. And if you want it to be automatic, then you can just leave it and just add the code. So if you come here, just look at this place now. So you do the transfer code successfully. So you can see it indicates it's auto, which means that the computer will be the one to indicate that code by sending it to your email. But if I want to create another one and create GTN, so I'm just using different, it depends on what you want to do yourself. So you decide to provide value for it, let's say 7645 or 54, then you add the code. You see it automatically becomes manual GTN, and then so anytime they want to make transaction, they have to contact you to receive this code to complete their transaction. It depends on whatever you're doing, depends on whatever you're using the platform for. So probably you're using it for thrift and stuff like that, and before people can actually make transaction on their account, they have to actually reach out to the admin for a certain code. So that is just it. So I think right now we're done with the back end of the admin. So there's still a lot to talk about, but we are just in effort to keep this video short, so we are not going to talk much on any of these things. So the overview right now, you can see when we started the overview, all these things are pretty much zero. And with the little transaction we've conducted on the accounts, you can see we have a total debit of 2,000, total credit of 10,100. You know, the 10,000 was debited from the admin, and the 100 was debited by the user, was credited for by the user by using a digital payment. And now we have the total amount of 12,100 transaction, which means that the 10,000 initial deposit, then the 2,000 deposit, then the 100, which is here. So we have total of deposit. The direct deposit that was made by the user was this. So I didn't think we didn't actually approve it. It's going to be on pending deposit, and if you are declining that, it didn't show, it's going to be here. So those are the things that this is just the basic of the dashboard overview. So now let's get back to the user part of the script. So for the user now, so now we have bunch of money right now. So you can, from the admin, let me show you this part. So from the admin now, you can also now debit in different, you can credit or debit in all the currency that is available on the platform. Now clicking here, you can see that we have more than two. Earlier on we only have US dollar, but now we have two other currency that we created, so we can either debit them or credit them. But let's just don't go into that. It's almost the same thing as the other one. And if you want to be in the user that, and you want your users to be able to make the exchange, they can easily do that right here. Click on exchange. You have the you have dollar that you want to sell, so the amount that you needed is just 3,000. So 3,000, I want to buy pounds. So then this is the amount that will be getting. So let's just exchange now. All right, the exchange is pending. The GPP will be updated. So let's go back to our dashboard and see. All right, so I think now we need to wait for the admin to make some sort of approval, because it has been debited there. It's supposed to be credited in our GBP, so but it's not doing that. So let's go and check the admin if there's any pending transaction. All right, so I think it's right here. So I think it's around here somewhere. Exchange, I think I saw it. Okay, management, exchange, right here. So yeah, so it's pending. So because the admin needs to approve. So this is it right here. So if you approve, yeah. So if you approve, please confirm, proceed, okay. So now that the admin has approved, so if you come back to the user now, so the money will be credited in your pound sterling account. See, so that is that. So, but I think we got the whole conversion wrong, because I think it was supposed to be pounds to dollar and the dollar ratio, but now I think we are doing more of a dollar. But let's just leave that. That's just the, okay, this is where we need to fix it, but let's just leave that. So for the user now, let's come back here. So the dashboard, accounts, so the profile. We have our about. So let's try to see, let's try to put a different face to it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I think I have some bunch of edge. Or should we just use AI generated image? Yeah, good. So let's use this. These actually are not real people. These are AI generated image. So so I think we have that. So we have this, we have this, we have this. We can easily fill this later on. So but let's just update. So our profile is updated with our face statement. Alright, this is our current balance, total debit, so your current, so this is the total statement if you want. Then our KYC. So if you have any documents you want to upload, you can easily upload it here. So now for the security, so in case probably you want to change your password or PIN, you can easily do that right here. So your old PIN, then you change the old password, it's going to be the same thing. See? So that's security. Then the transfer. So now let's try to make a transfer. All right, so let's make a local transfer. So we have 5,000 in our balance currently. So if you were to make a local transfer, we do, let's say you want to transfer 1,000. So we don't have beneficiary, so let's just come up with a name. First Bank. First Bank. All right, then account number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then the account order, Alex Emmanuel. So then, if you can receive it as beneficiary, so just testing. All right, so this is all good. So you can just move and make the transfer. So local transfer is not activated on this account. Please contact support. Yeah, this is all the thing. While we are making the confirmation for this account, we deactivate transfer for the user. So we can easily activate the transfer here. Then while we activate transfer, might as well just activate all this code, and then once you activate, we notify. And yeah, so now the user profile is updated on the back end because the user have had the picture. So now let's try to make another transfer now that we've approved it on the admin. So first bank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So account holder Alex Emmanuel, save as beneficiary, just test. All right. So now let's make the transfer. All right, so you see, if we haven't activate all those code, it will just go completely. But right now, we need to input our OTP that will be sent to our email. All right, so we got a notification for the OTP, so it's going to be right here. So here is the OTP that is being sent to us. So we copy it and we come back here, we hit it and we confirm. So it's loading now. So it's asking us to provide we should check our email for the IMF code again. So we come back here. So the IMF code, this is it, 1058, copy, we paste. So the more you input the code, the more the transaction loads. So this OCOT, which we're supposed to contact the admin for, like I said, the manual one is going to require the admin. So let's go here and let's log into the admin. So the COT is here 2349. Copy, paste. So the user will contact the admin to get the COT code. That is if it's enabled by the admin. So now once you input that, it's on 40%, then we come for the task code, which is also auto. Then we come to our email. Then we check the task code is here. You can see it send the email immediately. So we come here, we copy the task code. Then we come, then we input it. Then we confirm. Once you confirm, it boosts to 60%. So now it asks us to check our email again for the MTN code. So which is right here. So the new MTN code is here. So click on it, 1241. We copy it, then we input it. Now is on 80%. So now we need to contact the admin again to get the GTN code. Those are the last two codes we added manually earlier on. So we come here, we copy it here. So normally the user have to contact the admin to get that code. The admin choose to put it. So that means you must have established a way to communicate with the user. So once you complete it, so this is the last code. So checking the transaction, then the transaction is going. The transaction is loading. Transfer is being made. Alright, so the transaction has been completed. So minus 1000, and here's the receipt. So here's the receipt. The transaction is sent out from this digital beneficiary, first bank, transaction, blah blah blah. Yeah. So that's it. So now if you come to the admin here and you come back to overview, you will see that the total debit has been increased, and with that 20 is the charges and all that. So the total transaction so far 17,000. So if you come down here to right here, so I think it should be okay right here, transactions. So if you come here, you will see the transfer that was made. So here's the transfer. So that's that. So this is the how to make transfer. So it does look at for the international is almost the same thing. All you just need to do is provide the address and the international stuff. And for the mobile deposit, all you just need to do is upload a check, upload a picture. Once you upload a picture right here, let's just upload the check picture. Let's just use any random picture, please, for the sake of time. Let's say this, let's use this, and you upload. Okay, sorry. So then let's say this is the check you want to upload and you want to deposit it. So system error processing. I guess it has to be in a certain way. Let me try JPEG. That's PNG. Okay, let's try this. Alright, so I guess the format has to be in JPEG, JPG, not PNG format. So it says as deposited. So if you come to the admin side and you come to check, you will see that the check has been deposited. So all you just need to do is just view it. So and you will see the picture of the check. So if it's really a genuine check, you can confirm, then you can approve or decline or whatever. So let's say we decline this time around. So you can credit user upon approval if you want to, or if you want to decline, you can decline. But let's just do approval, credit user upon approval. So we put the amount the user is on the check, so which is 10,000. So then you can just deposit it. So now if you come to the user side of things, the dashboard, you will see that the deposit has increased to 14,000. So it's auto, everything is okay, and its code is no code base. So what other thing? So transfer, then the mobile deposit, which is the check, then you can check the history. These are the transactions you've made so far. Then the monetary, you've tested this, the digital payment. Then for you to request for card, you can make request for card, you can make for both Master and Visa, then for debit or credit card. And once you apply for the card, the application was successful, then from here the admin is going to get that also. I think it is right here. So the card is going to show right here. So it's going to show. So if you want to approve the card, you click on this pen button, then you check. So if you add this the card number, everything is generated automatically. So if you want to approve this, you can then activate the card and update it. So once you update, so the user is going to have their card available. So this is the card. So they can make use of the card. This is the card number, CVV, expiring, and all that. So they can make it work for them anytime. And let's say probably they need a physical version of it. Obviously, that's very simple. You can encode the chip with the what is on here, then connect with the account. But obviously, that one has to require something outside of this website. So, but everything that they need is on here. So that's just that. So now if they want to request for loan too, they can apply for loan, fill in all the information. So loan of 10,000, duration 1 month for school. Then if they submit it, so this loan application submit. If you come to the admin version, you come here, check on loan, you will see the loan application pending. And if you want to deny, you can deny. If you want to approve, you can approve. If you click approve, the loan will be automatically deposited into the account again. So you can see it's 24,000, and because it's 10,000 loan was granted, and you can see the 10,000 naira, $10,000 has been approved. So it's a very, very efficient working system. So that is that on the admin, and I feel like this alone should show you the importance of the script and how good it works, and you can easily create a banking system without writing any single line of code, and all the transaction that has been made is here in your notification bar. You can see these are all the transactions right here. Okay guys, so we are at the conclusion of this tutorial. So in this video, I hope I managed to show you how the script function and how it works. So you can see that it has a lot of features. You can see the current exchange right here that is going, the currency pair, the crypto pair, and all that. So the script is available for purchase. If you are interested, I'm going to leave the link below for you to get it, or in case you want to reach out to me, there's also a link for you to reach out to me to learn more, or if you need any help or any way I can help you. So kindly don't hesitate to reach out. And in case probably you have a project that you needed our service for, don't hesitate to reach out also. You can reach out to us, then we can have a discussion on how we can be of service to you. All right, so this is the end of this video, and I hope you enjoy and you like and you learn something. And if you do, please kindly like and subscribe for more videos like this. Okay, thank you very much, and do have a wonderful day, night, or whatever. Bye.